Welcome back, everyone. I'm so glad you're joining me for another adventure. Today's journey is one I've dreamed about for years. Today, we're in the breathtaking coastal resort of Oludeniz, Turkey, a place that feels almost too beautiful to be real. With its sparkling blue waters and dramatic mountain backdrops, it's no wonder travelers from all over the globe flock here. This place is world famous for one thing above all: paragliding. The skies are dotted with vibrant wings and the air is filled with the spirit of adventure. Just saying it gives me a rush of excitement and, I'll admit, a few nerves. Standing at the launch site, you can feel the anticipation in the air, shared by everyone about to take the leap. The idea of soaring like a bird has always been a dream of mine, and here, that dream comes true for people from all walks of life. It's a place where strangers become friends, united by the thrill of flight. The landscape is absolutely stunning. Turquoise Mediterranean waters meet lush green mountains in a scene straight out of a painting. Every direction you look, there's a postcard-perfect view. Soon, we'll be floating above it all, seeing the world from a whole new perspective. Imagine the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, and the world stretching out beneath your feet. I've watched videos of paragliders over this beach for years, always thinking, one day that'll be me. I used to picture myself up there feeling both terrified and exhilarated. Well, today is that day. I'm finally taking the leap and I can't wait to share every moment with you. This isn't just an activity. It's a celebration of life, nature, and the courage to try something new. It's about pushing past your comfort zone and discovering what you're truly capable of. I want you to join me for every step, from gearing up with my instructor to that first heart-pounding moment of flight. We'll learn, laugh, and maybe even conquer a few fears together. Let's experience the butterflies, the scenery, and the thrill together. I promise it's going to be unforgettable. I hope this inspires you to chase your own bucket list moments, big or small. Adventure is out there waiting for you. Let's get started. Our adventure began in the heart of Oludeniz, a place where turquoise waters meet dramatic mountains, and the promise of excitement lingers in the air. We arrived at the paragliding company's office, a hub of energy and anticipation nestled just steps from the beach. The team greeted us with genuine warmth, instantly making us feel at home. Their smiles were infectious, and their enthusiasm set the tone for the day. Their friendliness calmed any nerves and built trust right away. It was clear they loved what they did, and that passion was reassuring. The office buzzed with excitement. Other groups returned from their flights, faces glowing with joy, sharing stories and laughter that filled the air. The staff were impressively organized, checking our bookings and explaining the plan with clarity. Every step was handled with care, making us feel safe and looked after. Every question was answered with patience and a smile, no matter how small or nervous we sounded. Their calmness was contagious. We met our pilots. Mine had a calm, confident presence that put me at ease. He introduced himself, shared a bit about his experience, and made sure I felt comfortable. He asked, "Ready for the best view of your life?" And his enthusiasm was contagious. I could feel my excitement building with every word. We chatted about Mount Babadag, our launch site, and quickly built a rapport. He described the mountain's history and the thrill of soaring above it. Soon we hopped into a minibus for the winding drive up the mountain. With every turn, the views grew more spectacular, revealing hidden valleys and endless blue horizons. The pilots pointed out landmarks and shared stories, making it feel like a road trip with friends rather than a group of strangers. Laughter and anticipation filled the bus. As we climbed higher, I could feel a mix of nerves and excitement, but the supportive atmosphere made it easy to embrace the adventure ahead. By the time we reached the launch site, any lingering nerves had melted away, replaced by a sense of calm and readiness. All that was left was pure excitement for what was ahead. The mountain air was crisp and the view from the top was breathtaking. The adventure was about to begin, and we were ready to soar into the unknown. At the launch site on Mount Babadag, the air was buzzing with anticipation. All around me, the energy was contagious. Pilots and soon-to-be flyers moved with a sense of purpose, their excitement barely contained. The view was already worth the trip. From this height, the turquoise sea stretched out endlessly, and the coastline below looked like a painting come to life. The pilots worked with impressive efficiency, laying out the gliders and checking every detail for safety. Every strap, every buckle, every line was inspected with practiced hands, making sure nothing was left to chance. My pilot helped me into the harness, explaining each strap and buckle, and kept the mood light with a few jokes. He could sense my nerves, and his calm confidence was reassuring. "This is your captain speaking," he grinned, making me laugh and easing my nerves. It felt like we were about to embark on a grand adventure together. We went through a clear, simple safety briefing. Walk when he says walk, listen carefully, and trust the process. Run when he says run, and keep moving forward, no matter what. And don't stop until we're airborne. The instructions were simple, but in that moment they felt monumental. Practicing the motions made me feel confident and ready. We rehearsed the takeoff steps, and each run-through chipped away at my anxiety. He explained how we'd communicate in the air. Simple signals, clear instructions, and always staying connected. He also described what to expect for landing, assuring me that the end would be as smooth as the beginning if I followed his lead. With everything set, we waited for the perfect gust of wind. The anticipation built with every passing second, as we watched the windsocks and readied ourselves. Standing on the edge, butterflies fluttered in my stomach, but it was pure anticipation. My heart raced, but I felt alive, more present than ever. I looked around at others preparing to launch, all sharing the same mix of nerves and excitement. There was a sense of camaraderie, even among strangers, as we exchanged encouraging smiles. We were strangers about to share something unforgettable. In that moment, we were united by the thrill of what was to come. I took a deep breath, gave my pilot a thumbs up, and felt ready. The nerves had transformed into excitement, and I was eager to take the leap. The moment of truth was here. Every sense was heightened, every sound and color more vivid. The world below looked tiny, and the sky above felt endless. I realized I was about to experience something truly extraordinary. I was about to run off a mountain, and I couldn't wait. With one last look at the horizon, I braced myself for the adventure of a lifetime. The windsock signaled it was time. My pilot nodded and I shouted, "Yes!" over the wind. We stood side by side, harnessed together, facing the open sky. The ground crew held the wing, waiting for the signal. My heart pounded as we started walking, then running down the slope. The canopy caught the wind, rising above us in a burst of color. Suddenly my feet left the ground, no jolt, just a gentle lift. We were flying. The earth fell away, replaced by pure, weightless freedom. I let out a whoop of joy as we soared higher, catching a thermal and spiraling upward. The launch site shrank below us, and my pilot expertly guided the glider. He checked in. "How are you feeling?" All I could do was smile and give a thumbs up. Any fear vanished, replaced by awe. We were soaring like eagles riding invisible currents. The world opened up beneath us, vast and beautiful. The sensation was indescribable, just pure exhilaration. All the anticipation led to this perfect moment. We were truly flying. The adventure had reached new heights. From high above, Oludeniz became a living masterpiece. The coastline stretched for miles, the Taurus Mountains now a textured carpet below. The sea dazzled with every shade of blue, deep sapphire, vibrant turquoise, crystal aquamarine. White sand beaches formed a bright ribbon between land and water. Tiny boats left trails on the sparkling surface, and the sun turned the sea into a field of diamonds. My pilot doubled as a tour guide, pointing out Butterfly Valley, the ghost town of Kayakoi, and other landmarks. His stories connected the scenery to the region's history, making the flight even richer. The peace was overwhelming, just the wind and our quiet conversation. I leaned back, soaking in the view, completely present in the moment. Everyday worries melted away, replaced by awe at the beauty below. It was just us and the panorama of the Turkish coast. No photo could capture this feeling. It was perfection in flight. I felt completely alive. We glided toward Oludeniz's iconic blue lagoon, a sight even more stunning from above. The lagoon's turquoise and jade waters, encircled by a curved sandbar, looked like a jewel set in blue. We spiraled gently, taking in a 360-degree view of this natural wonder. People below looked like colorful confetti on the sand, and the water was so clear we could see the patterns on the bottom. My pilot added playful maneuvers, making the glider swing gently in the sky. This was the grand finale, the heart of Oludeniz, seen from the best seat in the house. I committed the image to memory, knowing I'd never forget it. As we drifted toward the beach for landing, I felt immense gratitude for this unforgettable experience. From start to finish, I felt completely safe thanks to the expert team in Oludeniz. Every pilot was a seasoned professional, with thousands of hours in the air and a deep commitment to safety. The equipment was modern and meticulously checked before every flight. Pilots monitored weather and waited for perfect conditions, never rushing. My pilot communicated constantly, explaining every move and making me feel like an active participant. Even the landing was smooth and precise, with clear instructions and a gentle touch down on the sand. The ground crew was there instantly, making the whole process seamless. Their professionalism turned a thrilling adventure into a worry-free experience. I trusted them completely, and it made all the difference. This is what sets Oludeniz apart. It's easy to see why Oludeniz is a global paragliding hotspot. Mount Babadag's height, nearly 2,000 meters right by the sea, means long scenic flights. Stable weather and reliable thermals make for smooth, extended airtime. The views are world-class dramatic mountains, the blue lagoon, endless turquoise sea. The town's professional infrastructure and top-notch safety standards attract pilots from around the world. Annual air festivals cement its reputation as a paragliding mecca. All these elements combine for an unforgettable, safe adventure. If you dream of flying, this is the place. Standing on the beach, my heart is full of gratitude, for my pilot, for Turkey's beauty, and for the courage to try something new. This was more than a thrill ride. It was a moment of connection with nature and a reminder of what we're capable of. Travel makes us feel truly alive, rewarding us with moments of pure joy and wonder. I encourage you to find your own Oludeniz, whatever excites and challenges you. The world is full of beauty and adventure waiting to be discovered. Say yes to new experiences and start ticking off your bucket list. These are the stories that shape us. Thank you for joining me on this flight. If you enjoyed this adventure, please subscribe and share your own dream experiences in the comments. Until next time, keep exploring. A life of adventure is a life well lived.